Well, that's the second of our finals today as we kick it off with top alcohol dragster. Dave Hirata will be in the left lane. Ray Martin, the #1 qualifier, is in the right.
You heard Dave Hirata say that it had been a while since he'd been in the final. If my research is right, unless the stat guy has better numbers, 10 years plus since he's won one of these things.
St. Louis 2000. In fact, he's been to 3 finals since then, but came up just short. Stat guy.
How about the fact that Dave Hirata's dad, Kenny, goes back to drag racing in the 1950s? I asked him, I said, who was one of the major guys you met at some of the drag strips around the Chicago area, around Indiana, back in the 1950s? He said, how about the Greek, who actually won a round of racing at the event this weekend? And he said he actually knows how old the Greek is. He says he's about the same age as him, and Kenny Hirata is 85.
Ooh. Does anybody really know what time it is or how old the Greek is?
Well, I don't think they had birth certificates back then. They like chiseled it into a stone or something. Ray Martin's second final round. We talked about the fact that he ran into Jim Whiteley earlier in the year. The real question is, which car did he bring to the starting line? The one that qualified in the 530s or the one that slowed way down last round?
That is a great question. Butterflies in both the stomachs of these drivers. For Hirata, as we mentioned, been a long time. Something Ray Martin has never done.
Red light for Ray Martin. Oh, and Hirata breaks. It's going to be a long flight back to Anchorage for Ray Martin. He fouls by 12 thousandths of a second. And Dave Hirata is going to coast into the winner's circle.
Well, I remember that team when I started in the late 90s. Seemed like every national event they rolled in the gate, they were a threat to win. Then they fell off for so long, but how cool to see Dave Hirata and that team win. But for Ray Martin, like you said, ouch, 12 foul red.
Hugh Ridley, that owns that car, has had a few people in the driver's seat over the years. Really look like he and Ray Martin have got a great partnership going. Butterflies in the final round. That's the only thing I can possibly think of. You know, it's kind of like the first time you get to a Super Bowl. It's so different. No, it's his second final round. It had to be a case of nerves, and he just turned loose.
Great opportunity for Ray Martin, too. He talked about the fact he came out to Chicago and raced, stayed, came here to Norwalk and raced, and now perhaps a long flight back out to Anchorage, Alaska. A lot of time to think about what just went down.
Dave Hirata certainly did not have the best car today, but it's a right place at the right time kind of sport. Great quote from one of the Nitro crew chiefs a week ago. He said, you don't have to be better than everybody. You just have to be better than the guy in the next lane. And today, Dave Hirata and his team were 4 times.
With Dave Hirata. And Dave, have you ever, when's the last time you won one like that?
Well, last time I think we won a national was 2000 and a divisional, and I don't even know, 2002, whatever, but
2000.
2000, yeah. I mean, it's been shaking about a second, and we've been fighting that. So we tried something, and it shook again, and the motor quit. And I pulled off here, and the guys are going, congratulations. I'm like, well, I know we made it to the finals. That was awesome. And they're handing me this thing. So, holy crap. These guys right here, all these guys here, first finals, first win. They stuck with me for years. We've been a pretty crappy car lately. And then all these guys, NGK, Lucas Oil, thank you, Scapel Auto Group, Tom, Service Auto, everyone in our shop, Low Body Shop, Hirata Motors, Hammered Customs, Low Automotive and Radiator. They make it happen because I take the time off and our place keeps running. But yeah, this really goes to my daddy. No, he got awarded the Hall of Fame down at Garlitz this year, so it definitely is icing on the cake.
A great win, you know. We had a lot of wind back a few years ago. And things are harder and harder, and he needed a win bad, you know, and we're lucky, and we worked very hard. The crew's very good. We got a bunch of good crews. My wife, she's special.
When's the last time you saw anything like that happen?
Never. Well,
come on. Never,
well,
really.
in 60.
You've been around a long time.
63. The last round, top eliminator, Don Garlitz red lighted on us, right? 65, Gordon Collette red lighted on us. We won the national championship then. Bakersfield, we won it straight out, 66. Other than that, you know, we used to run pretty good, you know, and we used to beat everybody that I thought we should beat, but we got a lot of trophies behind us, you know, and it just this is great. You know, at our age, you know, God, you know, I'm 85, she's 84. Dave was 50, see, and he's been racing since he was in the 30s, you know.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to the whole family.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You should never
Yes.
tell the lady's age. Look at the decal on the side of the scoop. International Drag Racing Hall of Fame. His dad, Kenny Hirata. And you talk about a day. Bill Reichert smokes the tires in the first round. Ken Perry dead late on the starting line, and then 2 red lights give Dave Hirata and his crew a reason to celebrate. But they don't write all that stuff on the trophy. It just says champion.
Well, here are all the other champions from this Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Nationals. Forced racing late Sunday, thanks in part to Mother Nature, who dropped a little precipitation on the event. But congratulations to all those hard-earned Wallies that were handed out here this weekend in Norwalk, Ohio. Well, a midsummer break before the series next resumes out in the Evergreen State, Washington. Stack Guy, we're heading to Seattle. I love that place.